Robert Reese. With Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts. With Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts. With Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts. With Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts. With Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts. With Robert Reese. Hot facts. Come and get them hot facts. Get them hot facts. With Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts. Come and get them hot facts. Come and get them hot facts. With Robert Reese. Hot facts. Robert Reese. Hot facts. Hot facts. Robert Reese. Hot facts. Gig economy. Robert Reese. News channel. Gig economy. News channel. Hot facts with Robert Reese. Hot facts with Robert Reese.
Well, welcome everyone. We just seen Hot Facts 2 times yesterday. He took 4 days off, went on a hiatus to just look back at some things, had two great lives. One was a 4-hour live, one was a 2-hour live. 500 some views in just those lives going just like that. So people are watching. Got a message from Pedro, lets me know that he's watching, and he's probably watching right now. So thank you. We have an app out there that is literally going to help drivers. And we will be going over that because it is a way to where now there's certain services that are signed up to this. So certain neighborhoods can actually participate, and they actually put their money in, and it goes for the drivers. And those drivers get rewarded with whatever tips come in from that app. So it's something that is really, really great. I don't know who made the app, but the app is out there. I will let you guys know the name of the app and everything else there. Remember, this is Hot Facts. Anything out there that is going to help a driver, okay, is A-okay. All right, so we got that going on. Let me go ahead and look over here. Bohemian Monkey. What's up? Tommy Strong. I'm just going to flat out say it just so your name is Tommy Strong from Martin. That was one of Martin's best friends. Tommy never had a job. You come in here and you do your thing. I'm just letting you know, Tommy Strong, that I don't know if you are real or not, or if you are a troll. So just for you, I'm letting you know. I'm watching you, and so are my moderators. Because no one has a picture of Tommy and the name Tommy Strong. Like, no one does that, and no one knows the show Martin like me. I have every single episode. I grew up watching Martin. No one has that as their name with the picture of Tommy unless they are trying to do a joke. And I'm just letting you know that I see all the way through all of that. I see through it. So if you are a real person, I will find out. But my moderators and myself, I am very, very just, there will be things that I throw out there, and your response is going to prove some things. So I'm just letting you know, you don't know when you are on the hot seat, but just know that you always are. I'm just letting you know. If anyone knows anybody else in the whole world that would have a picture. What's up, MCGH, Music City Gig Hustlers? If anyone knows anyone that has the real name Tommy Strong and a picture of Tommy, they're like, come on now. Come on now. I'm going to be going over this app, though. Let me make sure I got the app here. Let me go ahead and put this up. This app is a really good app. I got that hit there. Boom, 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 boom. That is all the way good. Bam. I am going to share this now. Let me go ahead and hit share this screen. Ooh, that's a little too big for me. Let's go ahead and zoom that down just a little bit. Just a little bit. Let's go ahead and show you guys this right here. So it says, want to tip for your Amazon delivery. Driver, okay, is a new app for that. Now, it's not just for, I'm just going to let you know this. Third-party people don't get anything because they're picking up the contracts. So let me go ahead and read this here. Okay. Tipping in the U.S. is a critical part of how, the wheels turn in the service economy. One service area that's been very overlooked, however, is the world of last mile delivery. Now, I don't know if you guys know about last mile delivery. That means that you have a company and this is where some people have their own personal fleets and they make money like this when we talk about real independent contracting. They have their own fleets to where they're picking up the last mile drop-offs and they are the actual third party, like for real. And so these drivers get overlooked. All right. A service job that falls between the cracks. Okay. When it comes to tipping, because those who deliver products typically don't work for the company that is selling you the product, leaving the responsibility and incentives for tipping up in the air. Now, okay, they have a new startup called Driver. Okay. It's launching in the area of, let me give you the city here, of Santa Cruz, and that's in California. So they're launching it here, and what it does, all right, it's allowing, okay, it's a crowdsourced tipping platform that uses data science to map drivers to neighborhoods, okay, and then creates tipping pools to collect monthly contributions from residents in those neighborhoods, okay, with the sum then divided up among drivers serving those areas proportionally based on how many deliveries they've made there. Okay. Driver has built this app for the two sides of its marketplace, residents to tip money and drivers to sign up to collect those tips. Okay. And it's launching its first trial is going to be in the city of Santa Cruz before it's going to go and expand to other areas in the United States. So they're going to be using this for third parties. And these are people, I want to tell you guys this, that there's a lot of people and a lot of drivers out there. Oh, Bohemians is good. There are a lot of drivers, and there are a lot of drivers who do the rideshare thing, and they really want to make more for what they can do. So when they get their own fleet, they can get their own fleet in the rideshare thing, or they can do and have another contractor where they can pick up things, or they can start their own business because they have those cars signed up under them. They can now go subcontract and start their own thing. Now they are responsible for getting the last mile deliveries to the people there. Now, because you are a business that not is one of the main businesses, whatever service fees and everything that else goes in, that goes into the big wigs. You are left like a mom and pop's hamburger stand. You have to try to get something from the people who really like, your stuff. So they created this app. This app is actually probably going to work very, very well. Santa Cruz is a really good area. I don't know if you guys know Steve Nash, Hall of Famer, basketball player, up there, Santa Cruz, up there doing his thing. Santa Cruz is a very, very nice area. Very, very nice. And it's a very nice metropolitan area there. They're going to let this go there because people there order, okay? And they have to order things. Now, what's going to happen is I don't know who is doing the pitch game or who is going to be doing the promotions for this, but what this is going to do, and we don't know, well, I don't know if you can actually sign up, let's say yourself, and you work for one of our like gig apps. If they'll, I have no idea how that works. It's just unlaunching there. We'll see how it goes. But just for being on there, whoever is going to be doing the mouthpiece, I would love to get a part of that. Let me go door to door and talk to people and let them know that they can help out the drivers. I will go knock on everyone's door with smiles and kicks, blows and whistles. I will do all of that. I will be trying to figure out, man, what's going on with this, because when we talk about quality customers, and people say, what's a quality customer? Well, check this out. I guarantee any customer that signs up for this to just throw money in there so it can be divided between whatever contract is there so that those drivers can get something. I guarantee those are quality customers. And I guarantee that those people still use Uber Eats, DoorDash, Grubhub. They probably use Rideshare and all of that other stuff, which is why most of these programs, they happen in California first, people, before it said they're going to do it in Santa Cruz before it gets put on to the rest of the U.S. All right. So these are things that are going on. California people, we help people out because whatever we do here in ways to help all the drivers out, all the other states piggyback off of us. Okay. All the other states that are getting an hourly wage and all this other stuff, we don't see any, and I have still called this out. I have not seen any content from anyone in one of the states where outside of me, where you get your hourly, because that I have not seen any content creator who act, and we know that there's people that work in these states and work in these areas in New York and everything. We don't see anything from them talking about and showing the guarantee for the hourly, and we don't see none of that. So I would love to still see that. That's been a call out that I have had for a long time. I would love to see someone do that outside of me, where, and we have several states and certain cities now where they are supplementing and giving the drivers what they are supposed to give for the wait times, and they are giving them the hourly. I would like for right now in the gig world that if you work in one of these states to where they do these things, I am calling out to you right now. Please share this information because you guys do not know what's about to happen. And I'm telling you guys this for a reason. I told you guys this is the way you're supposed to be doing it because now you see what's going on. I'm telling you, this is now the time for, if you guys are putting out your numbers and everything, start showing the people what your state, and if you are in one of the states that give an hourly, and then you are able to see that on every other week or however it works, please start showing that. Because let me tell you this. There's going to be a lot of people not working. There's going to be a lot of people not working. And they're going to up the price for all of the deliveries. Okay? They're going to up the price for everything that has to do with being delivered. I don't care if you are delivering crickets, from blood to crickets to food to lumber, it does not matter. You guys got to understand when you watch these politics on TV, what's about to happen. Been telling you guys to start doing your stuff like this because when they start to cut and siphon people out, because they're just going to go straight to the computer, and that computer is just going to start slicing people off by the numbers. We're going to have a lot of delivery drivers not working at all. At all. You're going to see a lot of multi-appers not doing videos anymore because their ratings are so low that none of the apps want them. They're going to keep the drivers that do the business the right way and service those customers for those customers. And they're going to up the price so much that a lot of you drivers are just going to quit because you're going to be like, man, I'm waiting around for 3 hours for one order. Well, you should have been taking them orders over there. Got a lot of content creators actually low key telling people that, hey, with these new things that they put in, well, it's not new, but the programs that we are doing, man, I'm making way more. And what? Yeah. Why are you seeing the trend on doing it and showing? I told you guys what's going to happen. I come across drivers all the time on the road. I've been deactivated. Why? Why were you deactivated? Man, they told me something about my ratings. They didn't tell you something. They deactivated you and gave you a message on why. They didn't just tell you something. But that's part of the contract that you signed to uphold your business to be, all the way superb. You are supposed to conduct your business to where you are doing the right business. That's what it is there. That's what it is there. You have to do that. And then they get deactivated. Then the funniest thing is this. When the drivers get deactivated, when the customer complains on them, and then they say, man, I've been doing deliveries all day, and it was just that one lady, and I knew it was her because, yeah, I should have did this. Well, you just told on yourself, and that's all they were waiting for was just that. Your ratings in their algorithm, with that mistake means you get the axe. Remember Alice in Wonderland? Off with the head. Ain't that what the evil queen said? Off with the head. Ain't that what the evil queen said? The evil queen was not playing. The evil queen was not playing. Off with your head. And she played golf with a flamingo. It wasn't even a real golf club. It was a flamingo. I remember. I was like 7. But look, everybody else that was able to stand there and do everything, they did everything right. And she did not say off with your head. In fact, she trusts the little rabbit to run around to tell her when it's time to go eat and everything. There was a rabbit running around doing that. You know why that rabbit was running around doing all that stuff? Because the rabbit knew what the hell to do. Tommy Strong says it's pretty hard to get deactivated. No, it is not very hard to get deactivated. It is not very hard. All it takes is for you to have really bad ratings and you make that one mistake. And let's say the restaurant really wrote a thing on you and actually called on you. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. Any place that has a tablet, all it takes for them is just to give a call and say, hey, this is exactly what happened. We got it on video. We're going to show this stuff to you guys. That's all it takes. It's very easy to get deactivated. It's very easy. All they have to do is say like 5 keywords in one paragraph and you are deactivated. I'm not going to tell you what those 5 keywords are because then I will just be spilling all the beans. You got to run your business the way that you do it. It's very easy to get deactivated. And here's the craziest thing. People that think like that and have that as a statement there, it's very hard to get deactivated. That means that you are purposely going out there to try to see if you can get deactivated. And if you are purposely trying to see if you get deactivated, that means that you are purposely doing evil and wrong things and you're putting it on customers. So therefore, Tommy Strong, come on now. Come on now. You just I've had 6 violations at once. I really had to look at that to see if that's really what it said. I've had 6 violations at once. Well, you are violated right now because no one's gotten 6 violations at once. You would have did a video. Your video would have had 5 million views because that is record breaking right there. Tommy Strong, you are under investigation for being a fake channel. And no one has that name and that picture. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Ava, come here, Ava. Come here, Ava. Station identification. Ava, let the people know what they're watching.
You're watching Hot Facts of my dad, Robert Reese.
Thank you, mamas. Station identification. Hot Facts is much more than a brand. It is the truth behind what you stand for. That is Hot Facts. If you guys have not seen, if you guys would like any logos, go ahead and look at how you can go ahead and get those things in there. You guys can please right now like, subscribe, and get notified, okay? Share this live stream. Donations can go to CashApp HotFacts, okay? GoFundMe, Hot Facts with Robert Reese. You can also do super chats and everything else like that. If we have a panel on or you have a question that you want to be answered, you super chat those and those have to be answered because those are the rules. If you would like to appear here on once I post a link, you have to show your face. If you do not show your face, you will not appear on the screen. Once you show your face, then you can hit take me off of the screen and you can just have your avatar or whatever pic you have there sitting there. But these are the rules of Hot Facts. I hope everyone is having such a great time. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And also, we all know about Reese's BBQ. All right. That was that. Now, I would like to see if there's anyone out there. I'm going to put up the link right now. If anyone would like to make a comment on this new app that's going to allow drivers and customers in the neighborhood to allow them to put money in and they'll divide it up between the drivers who work in that area. Let me know if you guys think that is a good idea, and let me know if you think this can be used with all of the major apps, because you guys say that some people don't tip, and we know that we have people out there that they have been screwed. So if there was an app for them to still give some of the drivers something, let me know how you feel about this and how do you think it's going to work, and do you think it's actually going to go far in the gig world? Because this is for the third party people that pick up the last mile. And this goes for people that may have a fleet. They may have 3 vehicles under their name. They can let someone else drive those vehicles and they can pick up. They start at this and that, and they can go ahead and pick up these things and drop these off. We're talking about real stuff right here for the gig world. This is real good information, and this is a really, really great app. So for those of you who have just joined in, there is an app called Driver. Okay. It allows people in certain neighborhoods. They're going to start this off in Santa Cruz, California, before they unleash this out to the rest of the United States. Is going to allow the neighborhoods there and the customers in the neighborhoods to add money in monthly, and then they are going to divide that money up and give it to the drivers who work the third party last mile deliveries and drop offs, and the drivers are able to sign up for the actual app. When the drivers sign up for the app, once it's done at the end of the month, they divvy up the drivers who specifically work in that area, and then those drivers get the tips from the people in the neighborhood. Now, my thing is this is what I'm trying to ask right now. If you think this is a good idea for the gig world, or do you think this is trash, go ahead and click the link and let's talk about it. To me personally, we get a lot of people that get on here and they say that customers are trash and all this other stuff, and customers just want to be able to trust some people and know that it's going for the right stuff. So if this is a way for customers to willingly let you guys see, I trust and I'm putting money in, this is the best trustworthy thing any customer in any neighborhood can do, because they are actually putting money into a pot to share with other people in the neighborhood, which means that some neighborhoods might be better than others. And then certain third parties can go ahead and pick that up, sign up for that app, and you're going to get extra money. This is slept on right now. Now, if you are a gig worker in the city of Santa Cruz, California, if you do DoorDash, if you do Uber Eats, if you do Grubhub, if you do Amazon Flex, if you do Roadie Curry, you work for LabCorp, if you do any of these apps, if you drive for Deliver That, if you drive for Best Deliveries, if you drive for any of these apps, and you just found out about this, and you drive for another app to where you're doing something like that, please post a video up. I'm in Southern California. I can't post that video. I don't live there. I would sign up just to do that study right there to see how that's going to work with the neighbors and see how much money, because like, check this out. Let's say only 3 drivers sign up for the app. And let's say whatever spokesperson they have or whatever salesperson out there doing the pitch, he has signed up like 20 houses, but there's only 3 drivers. Guess what? However much these people are putting in is only split between the 3 drivers, which means that those 3 drivers are going to make a whole lot of money in that area. That's what I'm saying right there. That's what I'm saying right there. Now, we don't know how many apps or how many companies can sign up for. We don't know that yet, but it's for last mile, whenever the company cannot fulfill the obligation, there's going to be someone that signs up to go ahead and take this and drop it off. That company right there, whatever driver works for any of those independent people who are just like us in the gig world, those drivers are going to make a whole lot of money. And people are laughing right now like, what's he talking about? It's in Santa Cruz, California right now. And it's a pilot program, just like how they do large order and all this other stuff. The Diamond Driver program that TFT is working on right now. TFT left me with numbers right now, people. My deputy. Let me see. TFT left this. Now, TFT drives for DoorDash, people. He has been in the program, okay, and it's a diamond program. Now, he had some numbers here. They gave him an order, 7.7 miles, $20.16. We got a 2.2 mile for $7.75. He's got a $25.66 for 9.6 miles. This is a program that they have put in that they are trying out in the air, in at least in our state, in our area, and he's knocking it out. He hit 200 yesterday by 8 p.m. I'm not going to read that because he said him and the wife had their time, and that's all I'm going to say. So he did that and got his money in. He made that money there. This diamond program is good. You get orders like the ones I put up myself. When I show you guys, how is this dude getting these orders? People are like, how is he doing orders? How are you doing? Like, man, let me see what I got right here. What else I got right here? Let me see. Let me see right here. Let me see right here. Let's go like this. Let me go to earnings right here. Let me go to, okay, extra tip there, extra tip there. And I got to do the video. I actually dropped off to my wife's ex-coworker, and she gave me a $3 cash tip, and her order was $8.14, and she gave me a $3 cash tip on top of that. Thank you, Carmen. Now, this one says, Let me see. Come on, Uber. What are you doing? $6.95 for 2.4 miles. People say $2 a mile. $2 a mile. Let's go here. $8.14 for 2.2 miles, but I got a $3 cash tip on that. So that was $11.14 for 2.2 miles. $8.80 for 2.3 miles. You guys say $2 a mile. I'm look, they don't seem, when I see people put these orders up and it's showing like $4 for 12 miles, and I'm like, you are only showing those really terrible orders because I don't see any of that. I have never seen an order like that. Never. I have never seen an order like that. Never. The worst one I've seen was my very last one. $7.51 for 7 miles. Which then, if you listen to your driver Mike or you listen to DoorDash tips, if it gets really slow and you can get that $1 a mile, why are you going to turn it down when you can get that and something could be popping off right there? Now, Cody says tip pulling in California is legal as long as managers that benefit are not able to hire and fire. This is highly questionable. Okay. But that's what I'm saying. They're starting it off in Santa Cruz, in a neighborhood there. If it works there, they're going to expand it to the next neighborhood and have the growth. That's what they're going to do. So if neighbors are actually allowed to put money in and then they have it work in the app to where, because the app says that the customers and the drivers sign up, and then it's split up between the drivers and then they calculate all of your what's up EFT. They calculate all the money and they split it up. So I'm saying that literally, if you look at this, and I don't know how it's starting in Santa Cruz. And I don't know what apps are going to be on that, but they said last mile, which means some of these people that have their own fleet and they are doing deliveries when DHL or whoever can't fulfill it, they're picking it up and dropping off stuff. So you're getting neighbors, you're getting neighborhoods that's going to be able to put money in there. And let's say there's only 2 or 3 drivers that are on it, but they signed up 20 neighbors. So 2 people are about to make some money in this little pilot thing. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
It's just kind of like how Amazon does their rural routes. Same thing with the post office. The rural routes, like where I happen to be on, because I live out in the sticks. I'm on a rural route. We're basically the routes nobody really wants to do, but they usually pay better because nobody really wants to do them. So it's like and that's with actual businesses who pay a standard W-2. Now, if you're talking about doing stuff in 1099 format, oh yeah, they're gonna make a lot of money because we people out in the sticks, we need our stuff, and half the time we don't have the time to go out and go get it. So we order it and have it delivered. Right. That's one of the reasons why I was so pissed off about that Dash driver.
If it works in Santa Cruz, if it actually does all right, trust me, whatever drivers are on it, they're going to try to keep that real hush, because,
I guarantee you there's not going to be very many people who are going to be talking about it, especially if it pops off good.
Right.
The only people who are going to talk about it are the people who are just bitching because they got nothing else to do but to complain about everything.
Now, my question is this. Since they're going to start that and try to see how it works, do you think that these larger platforms, the DoorDashes, the Uber Eats, the Grubhubs, whichever one it is, do you think that they should add that as an option for customers to say, hey, so, let's say you are assigned to an area, that's extra money in that area. Do you think that could be something that some customers
I wouldn't be surprised I wouldn't be surprised if DoorDash specifically, isn't already trying. Because they're greedy. They want all the money they can get. So the more customers they have, the more opportunity to deliver stuff they have, the more money they can make. So I wouldn't be surprised if they aren't already trying to figure out how to implement it in more markets or get on board with it themselves.
Right, because I'm saying because this would actually help, like me thinking about it, the people that just don't have the money and they don't tip, or people who just they've getting treated bad so many times they just don't tip at all.
Mm-hmm.
If you have that option, it's like they're gonna like get mad and then be like, man, I'm gonna go ahead and throw some money on, because they figured out that a driver did come, and they can still go ahead and do it like that. And they may not have done it right then because of whatever they were feeling, but that still gives them another choice or another option, something later on down the line to still throw it in, because they said that they're going to try this out so you can throw money in monthly. The customers can throw money in monthly. So, I don't know if they're going to do a $5, a month, or $20. I don't know how that's going to work, but it
It'll
sounds like
probably break down to an
something that can
option.
work.
It'll probably break down to an option just like what you can do with like your Google Pay account, where you can have 5, 10, 20, 30 bucks, whatever, or go down to the store and pick up a Google Play card for 10 bucks. They'll probably do something similar to that, or at least they wouldn't put it
Man,
past them.
hey, but like it's like I just told these people, they try these things out in California first, people. We are the
Yeah.
market. We are the market.
California, California is definitely the test bed for many, many programs of all varieties. Partly because that's what most of California is consumers. Period. There's not a whole lot of people out here who make things other than the farmers.
Right.
It's not like we're making products here. We're growing fruits and vegetables, sure, but that's about it. And even
And
that's
people,
on
you don't
actually been
understand
on
what
a
he's talking
decline.
about. He's coming from the Central Valley there, people, where that's where we have a place called Stater Brothers, and their song says in the heartland, Stater Brothers, because right where all of that stuff is right there, that is the heartland of how we get all of our everything, our
Hmm.
vegetables, our like that is where it is. So he is right there. So this is what he is speaking on. So,
Fresno is known for olives. Well, not necessarily Fresno, but Lindsay, California, which is really close by to Fresno, is known for olives. Fresno itself is known for its growing of oranges and grapes. We also have several of the largest almond groves you'll ever see. And there's a ton of other different farmlands that grow all sorts of different stuff here. And that's just in my city. That's not talking about everywhere else in California. Just here, if you go to a Fresno freaking farmers market when you got it out here, you can get anything you can think
do you
of.
guys
You
have those
name it.
huge strawberries? We got some at our
Oh yeah,
farmers market. I've never seen a strawberry on steroids,
oh
but
yeah.
the
We got those
strawberries
strawberries.
look like a little pumpkin.
We got strawberries that are about half the size of my fist.
Yeah, I said, ooh wee, woo.
I mean, I used to actually grow my own strawberries until my dogs dug up the plant, so I just never bothered to fix that. So the strawberries I was growing were 3 times the size of a golf ball.
Man, yeah, I'm telling you. Oh, TFT, since I got you up here, I mentioned the Diamond Pro program, and I talked about some of your numbers.
Yeah.
Can you just go ahead, man? I'm gonna let you go ahead and do your thing. There's a lot of people that don't even know what it's about and how it works and what you got to do. You've been throwing me the numbers, but since you're here on the
Well, like I
cam,
said, I send them to you so
let these
you
people
can
know.
use that.
Yeah, give the people some stuff.
Uh,
I'm about to put you on solo.
as for those of you who may or may not know about it yet, because it's either in your market or not, the Diamond program, all in requirements you need is the 4.5 customer rating or better, a minimum of a 50% acceptance rate or better. What you get with that 50% is they guarantee, I think it's $1.50 a mile. Now, on those Diamond orders, when they pop up, it'll show you an offer. with the diamond logo on it, which he's got several of my images of it. If he wants, he can throw those up on screen. If there's no plus at the end, that's all you're getting. If there's a plus on it, it's guaranteed to go up. And no, it does not have to be a large order for it to go up. As it is, what was it, last night or Friday night or Saturday night? I don't remember which it was. I had a 7-Eleven order. It came in as $9.75 with a plus. It was 4 bags of chips. That's it. Just 4 little bags of chips, not even the big bags. And when I dropped it off, it went up to $11.25
for 4 bags of chips.
And it was only like 2.5 miles. You know, so it's like one of the images I sent HotFacts today was of order for $7.75. I don't remember the mileage. I think
it was like 2 miles.
It was like 2 to 3 miles tops. And it was $7.75. That's all it. That's the offer it showed, and that's all it was. But on a couple of the other ones, there was like a $14.50 plus and a $20.50 plus. Both of those ended up going up by $5 to $8. Now the $20.50 plus one I showed him was a large order program order, but the other one wasn't. You know, so you can get some really damn good pay, and all 3 of those, if I remember right, were exceptionally low mileage to the point where it would be at least $2 to $3 per mile.
Right.
You know?
Now, people see these orders are out there, and while we're talking about orders, I got to give some information out right now for anyone that is driving on Uber Eats. Okay, so now when let's say you get to a home and you hit that start the timer button on top, and this works really well in California here. When they are doing that 8-minute timer, what's going to happen is you're going to get paid. You're going to get paid double. You're going to get paid double for the 8-minute time. I think you get paid like $2. It's like $2 a minute up until the 8 minutes or
I'd
something
have to
like
research that myself.
Yeah, it's like a
I haven't heard about that.
I think it's like a. I gotta look at it again. My wife was showing me that last night. I think it's like $1. I thought it said $2, but it was double on whatever the thing was multiplied into. So I think it ended up being like $1 per minute while the 8 minutes is on. So while you got the timer on, when you get there, if it's a minute at the door, you hit that you arrived, and it sends that 8-minute timer. You're gonna get paid like $1 a minute up until the 8 minutes, and that's what they just threw out there. I'm gonna actually get the I'm gonna get. To be
honest, I'd be happier if they brought that 45-cent.
I'm gonna get the notification from that, so I can do a short and scroll on the screen with the short, so people can go ahead and read that there. But you are gonna be getting paid now extra for when you hit that timer on Uber Eats. When it starts that 8-minute wait, you're gonna get paid more now. For the 8 minutes. If it takes them 5 minutes, you'll get paid for whatever 5 minutes was. You know, if it was a minute and a half from when you started, you'll get paid for the minute and a half on whatever it was. So people, I don't want you guys to think that I'm trying to tell you guys you're gonna get paid for 8 minutes of this and that. No, it's from when the timer starts and they get there and you hit that, delivered or whatever else it is, you're going to get paid a little extra for that right there. So obviously, if someone takes the full 8 minutes, chances are they're not coming out to get the food, or they called you and they still got you waiting there. But in case they send the driver on the dry run, this is going to be able to help the driver out. Those 8 minutes right there is going to put enough, I guess is what they're trying to say, give you at least like a gallon of gas. For that,
to be honest, brother, I'd rather have put the 45 cent delivery back.
Oh yeah, I like that myself. I like that, the 45 cent, per delivery.
That you're seeing benefit all the time. Period.
All the time, no matter what.
99% of the deliveries on Uber, just like DoorDash here, they're leave at doors. There is no timer, so you're not going to see nothing of that here.
Yeah, see. That's why I had to throw it out there. Throw it out there.
Although that would have helped my buddy out last night. He had 2 deliveries not back, basically back to back, not a stack or nothing, but is going back to the same person. He got the first one, took it down there. They didn't put in a gate code, so you can get into the property. It was a leave it dark. He sat there for the whole 8-minute timer, and
Oh
just left
yeah,
the bag
see,
right
yeah,
there at
it
the
would have helped
address.
him out. Yeah, it would have
He had to
helped
do
him
that.
out.
He did that twice on 2 orders. One
Oh,
for one to the same person. One for a set of boba teas, and then I think it was a Habit Burgers couple of hamburgers from Habit Burger.
so check this out. He could have got anywhere in between
He would have had 16 minutes worth of that.
yeah, worth of time. Anywhere from $10 to $16 extra for not doing nothing.
Mm-hmm.
On top of what the
Right.
order was.
So when are they supposed to be implementing that? Have you heard or?
That's when I'm gonna go ahead and get the screenshot. I'll go ahead and put that up as a short and all that other stuff so that we have it, because I was just chilling and my wife said, look, and then she showed me and everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and I haven't even went into my let me see if I have it here. Let me see. I haven't got a notification, but it could have went to my
Yeah, but back to the diamond orders right quick. As a dasher who has a large order program, oh boy, that it has definitely allowed me to get extra chains of just large orders back to back. Whereas before that diamond program, I'd still probably get 3 to 5 a day, but they wouldn't be back to back like that. I was like, I think one of the first couple of screenshots I sent to HotFacts here, there were literally 2 large order program orders back to back. That honestly, if I wouldn't have been in the area at the time, which I probably wouldn't have been after dropping the first one, I wouldn't have gone back. Normally, because normally I don't get a secondary large order like that. But
right.
they sent it to me right after. As soon as I dropped that off, I still happened to be in range of the locations, and as soon as I dropped it off, hit the mark complete button, popped right up. And both of those orders, I think grand total was like $60. And it took me all of whole 30 minutes to get both of them done. So it was like, that was a great night. What was it? Friday night, I think. Yeah, Friday night. I did 3 3-hour segments and made $340.
See, people, did you hear what he just said? He said 3-hour set segments, people. I'm telling you.
And that's total time, not active. But just so happened it was active on pretty much the entire time too. But I started in 3 3-hour shifts. One was in the morning. It was like 10 o'clock, I think, till 1, 2 o'clock, somewhere around there. Stopped for a couple hours, started back up at 5. I went from 5 to 8, real time, not active. And then stopped from there for a little bit, picked that up, I think it was like 10 o'clock-ish, or 9, 10 o'clock, somewhere around there, and went till midnight. And between those 3 shifts, I was over 320, 340, somewhere around there. And
Man,
I was literally, I was practically active the entire time on each shift. If I was down at all, it was like 5 minutes.
yeah, and that's understandable. Now, I want people to know that this dude is like Batman, the Dark Knight. Like he's the one that got me. I'm going at the times. I'm going out at night now because my man out there getting it, and he is not lying about what really goes on at those hours. He's out there where there's I'm telling you, he's Batman. He out there where it's no one outside. He out there doing deliveries.
9 times out of 10, I'm usually always active after midnight till about 4 in the morning. Why? Because
Now,
1, I'm a natural graveyarder. 2, and because I'm a natural graveyarder and I used to do
right.
physical security overnight, I know there is a ton of people who don't have the ability to go anywhere to get food at those hours. And their lunch times are usually between 2 o'clock in the morning and 4 in the morning. So being out during those hour ranges, you're getting yourself a lot larger customer base.
Now,
and a lot of them are
broke
also
that
extremely
there.
grateful to have
Yeah.
somebody be able to bring them food So most of them are usually tipped pretty well. Maybe not in the app, but most every one of the people I deliver to in the middle of the night like that, or wee hours of the morning, they're usually pawning me 3, 5, $10 in cash. So hey, if you guys are not dashing at those hours because you're just not wanting to, that's fine. That's your prerogative. I would recommend you give it a shot every now and then, especially on the weekends.
Oh, and I was just about to ask you if there's someone out there that may just don't know why. You just broke all of that down. And then I'm telling you, people, he drives the late out there and it works, especially if you are in like an area where there's a lot of warehouses and they have
Yeah,
first, second, and third shift. If they
yeah,
have
that,
first
and if
shift,
you're
second
definitely
shift,
in a
third
larger
shift,
market. If you're in a
yeah,
smaller town market, I wouldn't even bother with it because you're probably not going to get nobody other than maybe a couple of tweakers or stoners. And hell, honestly, some of those guys pay very fucking well too. Um, but if you're in a larger market like I am, like down out there in Moreno Valley area where Robert is, or some out even out in Vegas, since that city never sleeps, you're definitely losing out on some cash if you're not up at the wee hours of the morning wanting to work. If you're up already and not doing anything like I usually am, because like I said, I'm a night owl. I don't usually sleep at night very well anyway. So I figured instead of being out there doing something stupid and getting myself in trouble, let's go make some money and do it legit. Keep me out of trouble by making money.
yeah.
So, I mean, that was my mentality when I'm younger, but now I'm in my 40s. So, you know what? I just keep rolling with it because, well, hell, I can't sleep anyway. Might as well
Right,
do something productive, right?
right. And these people got to understand that the people that order when everyone else is normally asleep, they actually are generous with with their
Mm-hmm.
donations because they know that there's no one around,
Yeah.
and they probably think
Oftentimes.
you came from so far to pick up
Mm-hmm.
their stuff to drop it off to them.
No, there's been times where I'm here in Fresno, California. I'll pick up an order from the nearby McDonald's, which is literally like right over there behind those trees, you know, and I'll take it clear across town to somebody on the other end who happens to be doing security work. He knows I've driven a long way away because he knows where the hell he ordered from, you know, and because of that fact, not all of them do it. True enough, but you got to remember, 99% of security work, honestly, all it is minimum wage pay. So that
Right,
guy's only getting like $15 an hour to be out there. So I'm not expecting them to pay me extra, you know, but they tipped me okay in the app. That's why I took the order, went and delivered. I accepted it at the face value. The value of the offer was like $12. It was like 7 miles. That's good enough for me. I'll take that.
right.
It's slow time. It's usually pretty slow at night anyway. So, like I
And
said, I
12
take
for
that. No
7 ain't
problem.
bad. 12 for
No,
7
no,
ain't
it's not.
bad. That's
It's
not
a little.
bad.
It's a little less than $2 a mile. It's like $1.70, give or take.
Yeah,
And
that's
that's not
not
bad at all.
bad.
Like I said, for me personally, especially on the night shift, I go from my normal average of minimum $2 per mile. I'll drop that to about $1.50. If it
So
stays above
when does all
$1.50,
right?
I'm cool.
I got a question for you, TFT, because 12 for 7, that's a
Mhm.
good that's a good
Yeah,
number right
that's a good
there.
number.
So that's
That's
a
what I
good
said. I'll
number
take
to
it.
throw out there. I know a lot of people when they're out there multi-apping, they'll probably turn a 12 for 7 down
Yeah, because they're
because they're
hoping to
gonna
get
say
that
it's
12 for
trash.
5. Because they're hoping to get that 12 for 5 instead of 12 for 7. Cut that extra 2 mile, cut like a
Oh,
mile or two out. And it's like, be honest, you would have taken that 12 for 7, take you to a different area you're in that may or may have more restaurants, more customers. And 9 times out of 10, when I get orders like that, I drop them off. And as soon as I drop it off, I've got another one that's even better. Yeah, it may not be $12 for 4 or 5 miles, but I'll get a $8 for 2 miles right after that.
I'm
And
gonna
I'll
put
take
this
that,
up.
drop that off, get another $8 for like a mile and a half, drop that off. I'll get a $15 order for like 6 miles. I'll go drop that off. It's like this is the kind of stuff I see every night when I'm out. So it's like don't bash on one order just because it's a mile or so out of your price range or your range that you're comfortable with. Because that order will 9 times out of 10 take you to something that is definitely well above your dollar to mile ratio that you're looking to get.
Right. Now I just put the
Now,
poll up there.
I
I put
can't
a
see none of
poll up
that.
there about
I don't have
this. Would
YouTube
you,
up, so.
yeah, would you take I just put the poll up. Would you take $12 for 7 miles? Now and that is a perfect number to see really where you are in your thinking.
No, and not to mention, like I said, that $12 McDonald's order I had for 7 miles. When I got there, dude had a $10 bill waiting for me.
See?
It was actually 22 for 7. It was just only offered because it was $10 in cash. You know?
Right.
Now, yes, not every customer will tip in cash. That's true. I've had many orders that I've taken. They message me. I tipped you in the app, but I got some of them will say, "Hey, when you get here, I got a couple extra bucks for you," and they don't give me nothing. No, I don't expect them to, because I accepted the offer on the face value of what was shown to me. If it goes up, great. If it don't, yeah, whatever. It was acceptable to me when I looked at it, so that's why I took it.
Now I'm gonna throw an order up there. One of the orders that I showed on the video I did the other day, on the short, I showed it was $4.75, I do believe, for it was like 0.8 miles or something.
I take
Now
that all day.
that's what I was about to get into. Is $4.75 for 0.8 miles. Is that bad?
In my opinion, no. It's above the $2 a mile. $2 a mile. Now, I mean, don't get me wrong. Depending on your market, depending on the restaurant, depending on time of day, you might want to pass on that. If you know your restaurant that you're picking up from, you know they're always on time with everything. You're not going to have to wait long. Drive through or whatever's not busy, or the lobby's already still open, and you can get in and out of there within 5 minutes or less. Oh yeah, I'll snag that all day.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I it's at a McDonald's or something in the middle of the
Actually,
night, and they only got one
I
person
got
working
the
the
numbers
drive-through,
here. It was $4.73 for 0.6 miles.
yeah, I'd take it all day.
All right. Okay.
Even if I got to wait 10 minutes, I'd still take it. You know, because the waiting of 10 minutes, I'm here in California, so I don't really care
Well,
about
and
waiting.
check this out, TFT. The total time for this order was 8 minutes and 37 seconds. That was the
So you
total
had
time
probably about a 5-minute wait in process. I'm
Yeah.
roughly guessing.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I said, that order, I do that all day, every day.
Yeah. See? All right. See, people,
Because
this
I'll
is
tell you
why
right
people
now,
we got to throw numbers out there, people. We got
I'll
to
tell
throw.
you right now,
Go
on
ahead.
that kind of order, taking total of 8 minutes for $4.75, I guarantee you, if I had 6 of those back to back, I'm gonna outdo you waiting around for that $15, $20 order.
Right. All right. I got one right here. All right. $7.65 for 1.6 miles.
Yeah, no problem. Take it.
Now, see, we talking about some real numbers right here. Here is where the people in the gig world get this stuff mixed up. They look at, well, that's only $7. And then they say, well, I can try to wait in multi-app to get one larger than that. But literally, if you look at this, look at the numbers. 765 for 1.6. Why would you pass that up?
Let's see, with that shorter distance, that way, that amount of mileage for that amount of money, I would take that. And if I happen to get, say, an Uber order or pop up at the same time, or for your case, a DoorDash order pop up at the same time, as long as it was going roughly the same direction, no more than about the same mileage, maybe even of a mile longer, I take them both.
Right. Yeah.
Pick up
I
the
have
Uber,
another
pick
one
up the
here that's
DoorDash, and go. Drop
706
them
for
both.
2.2 miles. I have another one here that's $7.06 for 2.2. And that's
good.
still, yeah. And this is just what you're talking about. Even if it was an extra mile for what this is just what you're talking about.
At a $7 price tag offer, $7 offer. As far as I'm concerned, 3.5, 4 miles, no problem. 5 miles, little questionable. I might not do that because that's a little more mileage for that little money. However,
Right.
depending on time of day, how things are going, where it's going, where I'm picking up from, I might still take it anyway. because those people, if it's slow, I'll take it, no problem. Even if it was 5 miles, yeah, I'd take a $7 order at 5 miles, even though I know there's probably no tip or a very low tip. Because I guarantee you, the way I do my service, me taking those orders, dropping them off to the people, giving the level of service that I do, making sure their food is hot. Because I guarantee you, if I went there and I got that bag felt cold, nope, they're going to remake that shit for me right then and there.
Yep.
I will
I
not
got
take a
one right
customer
here
a
that I
cold bag
did.
of food.
This one was a $9.43 for 2.3 miles, but it ended up being $13.43 because they tipped me a little more. So that's $13.43 for 2.3 miles.
Yeah, see, that's the kind of order that a lot of these multi-appers are hoping to get. And that's why they're turning down these the orders that are $2, $2.50, $3.70, $3 a mile. Or in the case of that 0.6 mile, $4.75 a mile. They're turning that stuff down because they're hoping to get those 13, 10, 12, 15, $20 orders for like 2 miles.
They're hoping. And all you got to do is keep knocking these things out. Keep knocking them out.
Those are the unicorn orders. Those are unicorns. They do show up. Yes. I see them every day. However, they're not the consistent orders. You can't forego your consistent customers who are ordering, $7, $8, $9 offers for 3 to 5 miles, just because they only put a $1.50, $2 tip in there. Don't forsake those guys, because those guys are going to be your end of the day, your bread and butter. End of the day, those are the ones that are going to be there day in, day out.
Like this one right here, simple order, $8.69 for 3.6 miles. Taking it.
$2 a mile. $2 a mile. Take it all day.
Yeah, take it. See, people see this is the issue with the content that's going out there, that there's a lot of orders that I see people when they do their ride-alongs that they're putting like that's trash, and I'm looking at it like, are you serious? You could have just knocked that one out.
I might lose the camera footage here for a second.
Oh no, you're all right. You're all right. What is this one right here? This one says $7.17 for 3.1 miles. Look, I took it. I took it. No, that's that's cool for me. That's cool. That's cool.
Let's see here.
I got one that might be difficult for some people to swallow right here. I got an order right here, $3.50 for 1.1 mile.
Yeah, I'd still take it.
Yeah, that's
what I'd take it, just depending if it's slow or not. I mean, if it's seriously slow, yeah, I'll take it. Yeah, if I'm getting consistent, if I'm getting a lot of orders back to back and not even waiting, I might pass on that one just because, I know the next one's going to be bigger. But if it's slow out, $3.50 for a mile, barely over a mile, I'll take it. No problem.
I took it. We got to see, and here's the issue. We got people saying, man, that's not enough for me to move my car. Are you like, look, you guys talk about the dollars per mile. Look, I'm reading you guys off numbers. Rideshare Hustler. I'm reading off numbers now. Reading off numbers. I'm reading them off, and we are talking about numbers, real numbers on would you take this order. And it seems to me that there's a lot of people out there that they don't never see the numbers, or I don't know where they live, or are they just putting up the terrible orders, because I'm just reading off a whole bunch of orders that this is what I get.
Well, like what Pedro does, for instance, on his channel, he shows all the offers he gets, sure. But he's in such a market where he does get a lot of orders, and a lot of the orders, I've watched some of his videos in the past. It's like a lot of the orders he was showing that were trash were literally $3.50 for a mile, $4 for a mile and a half, $6 for freaking 3.5 miles. Those are not trash orders. Yeah, they may not have a tip, but I guarantee you, if he would have taken all 3 of those, knocked them out, he would have had them done faster than he would have got by getting the next big order that he actually didn't think was trash.
Right.
And he would have ended up making more money. Because now while he's sitting there declining those orders, he's sitting around, he's not making nothing. You're not making a penny. Yeah. Now, if he would
None.
have taken those 3 orders, all 3 of those orders, and for like the first 3 orders, I saw him decline and said were trash. All of them were within total between from where he was sitting at the time. All of them were like max like 3.5 miles away. And all 3 of them, I think the first one was at 350. The next one was like literally a 4.25, and then I think it was like $6. All right, and all 3 of them were literally 3.5 miles away max for all 3. Yeah, so if he would have dropped one off chain, he would have got the second one, dropped that off, would have got the next one, he dropped that off. Yeah, by the time he dropped off all 3, that's what, 13, $14 that he's made. Where he sat around not taking those orders. He waited, I think, an additional 15 minutes before he finally got I think it was a $9 order for 2 miles.
Mm.
So he waited 15 minutes to make $9, where he could have spent that 15 minutes and made 14.
Right. See? That's why you said, hey, we think alike. You already know. I'm moving. I'm on it. I am
Like,
on
you
it.
keep them wheels moving. Yeah, you're burning gas. So what? You're burning gas sitting there running your AC on a hot day, waiting for those orders.
Man,
So you might as well keep them wheels moving and take what you get.
having my
You
wife in
know?
the car with me the other day was so difficult because she is like, because I said, okay, let me see, let's play a game. And so we said, let's see whoever got theirs, whoever got the one they were gonna take first. You know what I mean? That's who we were gonna just go ahead and film.
Yeah.
But she was letting orders go by, and I was like, no. I said, no, I'm not playing anymore. I said, I'm not playing no more. I said, I'm not playing anymore. I said, I would have took him. I would have took him. I said, no, not playing with you anymore. You don't play fair. That is not right. That is not. I got so upset.
No offense to women in general, all right? But we know our wives. I'll tell you right now, my wife would have done the same thing.
See, no, that's what I'm saying, man. I was like, come on now. I was like, you did that on purpose. You had to do that on purpose.
Yes, she did it on purpose. I guarantee you, because she didn't want to be
You have
filmed.
to do that on purpose, man. I was like,
She
no,
did it on
like,
purpose because she didn't want to be filmed.
yeah, come on now. I'm like, oh, man.
Yeah, that, and
But
she's got
the
high
best thing
enough
that
ratings, she
happened
can
was,
easily afford to let a few orders go by, and that's not going to hurt her.
yeah, but check this out. The best thing about it was when she saw my orders, she was looking like, what the hell is going on with these orders? Like, oh, yeah. I said, I told you. Here's what you guys got to understand. If you are a new driver and you have just clicked on the hot facts, here's what you got to understand. You are in charge of how you can keep attending certain places and getting large orders by how you treat the staff and how you work well with them. So if you are a new driver out there and you're trying to figure out how can I make the most, learn how to have a better relationship with the merchant, which is the restaurant and their employees, and
For
also
crying out
try
loud
to
on that
also try
aspect,
to do that with the customer. Go ahead.
I gotta chime in here. For crying out loud, if you please take your damn equipment into the store with you on these large orders. They greatly appreciate seeing you with your equipment. Don't leave the shit out in the damn car and grab the order and bring it out here. Take it in the store with you. Put it in the bag in the store. I guarantee you that alone will help you and give you much favor with the restaurants who are giving you these large orders. I see too many drivers on YouTube and in person leave all their equipment in the damn car. It's freaking like 30 damn degrees outside because it's in the middle of winter, and they're walking from the store to their car, who had to park, maybe couldn't park up front, so they had to park across the parking lot, walking through the entire parking lot with some fresh hot food out in 30-degree weather.
I was watching the drivers in the rain the other night. I was
That too.
watching them in the rain the other night, and oh my goodness. TFT, the Lone Ranger, I was talking to myself in the car. The Lone Ranger was going off in the car. Like, it's raining. We got the thunder, the lightning.
Yeah, I don't get a lot of rain here in Fresno, but it's been getting pretty cold here at night. You don't want to carry a bag of, say, like one of those loaders I sent you was from a place called Bag O' Crab. That was 3/4 of a pound of freshly cooked crab leg.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, that was a large program order, by the way.
Oh, yeah, that made me
It's like
hungry
that
right
wasn't cheap.
there.
That
Damn.
wasn't cheap, and that shit smelled good. You had no idea how much I wanted to rip that bag open and take me one out. But
No, as bad as when I called you, as bad as
hmm
when I called you about the meat,
yeah,
I had to return. I had all the
and they had they
sandwiches
had
like,
they
oh,
had they had buttered garlic bread up in there too. It was like, oh man, I was about ready to make me a crab leg sandwich, but uh, I had to stop myself. It was like, no, you hot facts deputy. You on the hot facts crew. You can't be doing stupid shit like that.
yeah, no,
Mm.
we can't. It's tempting. It's tempting. Oh, he said it smelled good. He
Oh,
said
dude, my
he
mouth was
said
watering when I saw that bag. They brought that bag out because they had it in one of those nice, beautiful, clear bags. You can see the steam still rising off the food, making condensation on the inside of the bag. Shit looked so damn good. It smelled so damn good. Made me want to drive right the fuck back and order some, but I was
Ooh.
working. Yeah. Then they had a fresh thing of freaking garlic buttered rolls right there next to it.
Oh,
Mm.
let me ask you this, man. I'm smiling from ear to ear right now. We talking about butter rolls. Do you love red lobsters or red lobster rolls? Do you
Yeah,
love the
those
bread
are
that they
good.
give you?
Those are damn
Yeah.
good.
Okay, yeah, okay. I was
The
making
last
sure you
time
were
I
all
went
the
to
way
Red
normal.
Lobster, last time I went to Red Lobster, that's all I ate was just the buttered rolls. I
Was
didn't
just
eat
the
nothing
bread.
else. It's just the bread. I filled up on that. Took the rest home. Uh, like Olive Garden with that bottomless bread basket. Oh shit, man!
Oh yeah.
Just box the
Oh,
pasta up. Keep giving me the breadsticks.
you know it's crazy. Meat is my favorite food, but the Olive Garden, the long piece of bread, and it's just all
hmm
warm like that.
Yeah,
It's
all
just
fresh,
melting
warm,
the
fresh baked.
ranch.
Yeah, fresh baked. You slap a little butter on that. Sprinkle some garlic powder on there. Mm.
Oh, if you guys like garlic butter and fresh bread, give a thumbs up in the chat if you like garlic butter and fresh bread, because that is
I better see a whole lot of thumbs up in that chat because if you don't
man,
like garlic butter on
because
fresh
that
bread,
is
there's something wrong
oh
with
my
you.
goodness. Now I got a question. Do you guys have crispy crunchy up there?
Here, no.
Okay. Now we have a place down here called Crispy Crunchy Chicken. And for some reason, it only connects to like Circle K's or like gas stations and things like that.
No, what we got the
But the
Chester's.
chicken is so
Yeah,
bomb. It makes
we got Chester's
KFC.
chicken here.
You got Chester's, man. It
Yeah,
makes KFC and
attached to mostly
Popeyes and churches take
Sinclair
a
gas
step to the
station.
side. And they got the
Mm.
good biscuits. Crispy Crunchy got the best biscuits, hands down. I go
I don't
there.
know about that, man. I mean, have you had Carl's Jr.'s breakfast sandwiches, the biscuit sandwiches?
You know what? I don't. You know what? I don't put Carl's Jr.
Hey,
in there
don't
because
even worry
no,
about the
they're so
biscuit
flaky
sandwiches.
that
Just
they
get the
fall apart
biscuits.
in your hand.
Them biscuits are friggin' killer.
No, no,
Yeah, you.
yeah, no, they are nice because let me tell you this.
I go down to Carl's Jr. parties for everybody on the East Coast. Uh,
Yeah,
and I'll get just a bunch of biscuits. I don't even want the freaking bacon and egg and crap they throw in there. Just give me the biscuits.
now
And
see,
I'll go home, slap
I
some challenge
stopped
butter
going
on
to
there.
McDonald's for the sausage biscuit to get
Mm.
it over at the Carl's Jr.
Yeah, the biscuits are far better, and the sausage is a little higher quality at Carl's Jr.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm already knowing right there. But I'll tell you one thing that is so fire that I just don't know why the franchises just don't all have it. Because you know when you go get the Jimmy Dean, you go buy it for
Mm-hmm.
your family, you get the Jimmy Dean sausage pancake wrap like you were in
Mm-hmm.
elementary school. Um,
Mm-hmm.
question: why is that not on the menu at these places? I would literally pull up to the drive-through and just order like 4 of those. Why
See,
doesn't Wiener Schnitzel
there's
just
a
have
few.
those?
Uh, go to Foster Freeze. Do you have Foster Freeze down there?
And see, we don't got one close. They have those at Foster Freeze?
They did. I don't know if they still do, but they used to when I was younger and in high school. I'd stop by there every morning on my way because I had a Foster Freeze literally on my way to high school. I'd swing by there, and they had the pancake battered wrapped sausage. I don't remember. I think they used Farmer John's sausage with theirs and battered it themselves. But I'd stop by there, grab 2 every morning on my way to school. That was my breakfast.
Well,
And I'd grab me
they
an
are the
orange juice to
best.
go with it.
They are the best.
Damn thing's delicious.
I wish more restaurants had them. I would sit up there and buy that.
And I would too every day. Well, maybe not every day, but
here's another thing I wish, since we're talking about wishes. I wish that they made an adult-sized Capri Sun.
Yeah.
I wish they had
a 24-ounce
an adult-sized couch.
Get a 24-ouncer.
Yeah, because literally that one squeeze, it is gone.
Yep.
It's gone. I wish they made a Pacific Cooler adult-sized couch.
I'm gonna mute myself. I'm in the laundry room, wash house.
Oh yeah. Now check this out. There's a video of a guy out there, and he's talking about McDonald's has an adult Happy Meal, and it came in a big old giant box. I've never seen the adult Happy Meal. Is that real, or did he make that up?
Oh no, that's real. I've delivered a few. I haven't bought any, but I've delivered them.
An adult-sized Happy Meal. So what they give you, a 10-piece nugget? What they give you? A
10-piece nugget.
A big
10-piece nugget. It's got a 10-piece. You can get it either a 10-piece nugget, Big Mac, or I think even a quarter pounder.
Now, is it a medium fry or a small fry? Like,
if I remember right, last time I looked at it, was a medium fry, medium drink to start with, or you can upgrade it to a large.
So it's an interchangeable regular combo meal that they called adult.
Yeah, it's basically a combo meal that you get a toy with, and it comes in a box instead of a bag.
And the toy is probably something that's not even not for a kid. What is it, like a keychain or something?
It's a little like a toy action figure kind of thing, but it's
Wow.
it's not really geared for kids. But a lot of kids will still mess with it.
Wow, I thought that was a fake, but it's for real. McDonald's has an adult Happy Meal. I'm gonna have to order one of those from one of my videos just so I can go and do it for the cam. Just so I can let people know that we actually have one of those. Now that cart that you got, because I know when I go to the wash house, you got one with good wheels on it. You got one with good wheels.
Damn straight. I make sure I get one with the good wheels.
Yeah, man, because I hate the ones that do the hook, slide, and skate on you, and then they get stuck.
Oh gosh, this is a big wash day.
Hey, nah, you gotta get it in. You gotta get it in.
Oh, wife done messed up and spilled some crap on her bedding, so.
Oh yeah.
I gotta wash the comforter, the sheets, the mattress pad, all that shit. And we ain't got no small bed.
Dang, Cody. Hey, Cody said that adult Happy Meal is $14.75 up there in Alaska.
Yeah, it's like $13-14 here too.
What?
It can range. If you get it with the chicken nuggets, it's a little cheaper. It's like 12, 13. If you get it with like the quarter pounder or the Big Mac, it goes up a little bit.
Oh, people, I am going to do a video, people, of the adult Happy Meal. I'm going to do the video and open it up. I just want to see what the box is like, because Taco Bell has
you know that Taco Bell Taco Party pack box?
Yeah.
It's about as big as that, but it's shaped like a little hotel kind of thing with the arches on the top of the handle.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, it's a little weird because they want you to use it as like a backdrop playground for all the different action figures you can get. Because they got like 5 of them.
Oh, wow, McDonald's. Wow,
Yeah,
McDonald's.
they went out a little bit for it, man. They went all out for it. But
Dang, McDonald's. Oh, I got a video coming,
But
people.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. Nah, do your thing. Wow, the adult Happy Meal is actually real. I had no idea. No idea. People, what we in? We in a what we in an hour and what? We in an hour and what? An hour and 20 minutes? We did 4 hours. We did 4 hours on the last live, 2 hours on the other one. So that was 6 hours in one day. So right now we're doing an hour and 20 minutes. It could go, we go 1 hour, people, but it could go a little further if it gets a little hotter. With that being said, I'm about to remove TFT down. I normally go ahead and do the last words. He is getting his thing at the wash house, taking care of that business right there. I'm gonna go ahead and boot him from the studio right there. But people, without further ado, until the next caper. We out of here like Chuck Woolery and 2 and 2. Listen to these tunes by Navy 380 and K Reese. My theme music. Let's hit them.
Hot facts with Robert Reese. With Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts with Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts with Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts with Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts with Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts with Robert Reese. Hot facts. Come and get them hot facts. Them hot facts with Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts. Come and get them hot facts. Come and get them hot facts with Robert Reese. Hot facts. Robert Reese. Hot facts. Hot facts. Robert Reese. Hot facts. Gig economy. Robert Reese. News channel. Gig economy. News channel. Hot facts with Robert Reese. Hot facts with Robert Reese. Hot facts. Hot facts. Hot facts. Hot facts. Hot facts. Hot facts. Hot facts.